this week's Grow Together yoga class. Today we're doing a special open heart class where we'll focus on giving and receiving love and heart openers and back bends to open the chest. So we're going to start on our seat in a comfortable position, maybe with your legs crossed. And just growing through the spine, head over heart, heart over pelvis. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Closing the eyes. Take a moment to get in touch with the breath. Notice that the breath is there, but trying not to manipulate it or control it in any way. Just letting it be how it is in this moment. Take your palms to heart center. Still keeping your eyes closed, I want you to cause some friction with your hands. So rubbing them together so that they create a little bit of heat. And then pressing both palms to your heart center. To your chest, palms on your chest. And feel your heartbeat. Keeping the eyes closed. Just take a moment to feel the heartbeat. Tap into this place that continues whether we try or not. Just notice what the heartbeat is doing. Maybe it's a little bit quick. Maybe it's slow if you're relaxed today. Just letting it be wherever it is, however it is. Maybe just think in your mind what giving and receiving love means to you. This is a beautiful chance for you to give and receive love towards yourself. By just tapping into the breath and the heartbeat and your true nature of the body, of the mind. Just taking a few more moments here. Taking a deep breath in. And a deep breath out to blink your eyes open. Coming onto your hands and knees for tabletop position. Slowly take your time. And take an inhale to ground into your foundation. And exhale. Inhale, drop the belly. Reach your chest forward. Tail comes up. Gaze looks up. Exhale, bring all the ribs up and in for cat. Inhale, look up, fill the belly, tail rises. Exhale, tuck the tail as belly button comes into spine. Inhale, look up, broad shoulders. Exhale, ribs come up and in, empty all the breath. Last one, inhale, look up. And exhale in. Nice, coming into a neutral spine. You'll take your hands a few palm prints forward, so maybe 2 or 3. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, taking your chest down to the floor for puppy pose. So just like a child's pose, but we're creating a little bit more space so there's more of a shoulder and chest opening. So your heart is opening towards the ground. Take an inhale. And take an exhale. And remember to dig into the foundation with the tops of your feet on the ground and also your fingertips. Keep spreading them wide. Take an inhale. And take an exhale. Opening the chest, opening the heart center here. Breathing into it. Take an inhale. And exhale. Fill up. And empty. Last one, inhale. Curl your toes under. And as you exhale, raise your hips up and back for downward facing dog. You might have to walk your toes in a bit to get the proper alignment. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Bending your knees as much as you like here for the first one. Walking your dog out. One leg straight, one leg bent, and then the other. Keeping some awareness in the fingertips. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Fill up. And exhale. Last big breath in. And empty fully. Walking your feet up towards your hands for a ragdoll. So bending your knees as much as you like again, so you can bring length in the hamstrings and nice tall spine here. So not letting yourself round through the shoulders, but really hinging at the hips. Maybe you grab opposite elbows and rock back and forth, side to side. And just enjoy. We're not going to be doing a lot of folding today. We're going to be opening the heart space. So enjoy taking a moment to dig deep in this. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Fill up. And empty. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale to rise up halfway. Tailbone to crown of the head lifted, and exhale to fold. Inhale, bring the fingertips up to the sky, touch at the top. And exhale, hands to heart center. Bring your hands beside you with palms facing the front of the room. And close your eyes for a moment here. Mountain pose. Digging into your foundation, all four corners of the feet are grounded. Rising through the kneecaps to activate the legs. Small tuck of the tail to lengthen out the spine. And most important here, take your shoulders forward, up and back, and exhale the shoulders back. And feel your heart shine up towards the sky. And really be very conscious of that opening and how it feels to open. It might be a little bit vulnerable here to really open your heart. But just breathe into it and remember, as much as you give, the same you will receive. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out to blink the eyes open. Nice. Take your hands into fists. And then take those fists to the back body, around where your kidneys are. So maybe a little bit lower. Yeah, take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, tip your hips forward and take your shoulders back as you come into a slight back bend. So hips a bit forward, shoulders back, like you have a little pencil in between your shoulder blades. Maybe you look up just slightly. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Strong legs. Feet are grounded. Breathe in. Breathe out. Fill up. And empty. Last one, inhale, big breath. And exhale, bring your hips back, stack the spine, head over heart, heart over pelvis, and let the hands go. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale, rise your hands above. Let them touch at the top with a slight back bend here. And then exhale, folding down through the midline, hinging at the hips, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, strong spine. And exhale, plant your hands, step back into plank. Take an inhale either on your knees or on your toes. And exhale, lower all the way down to the ground, all the way to your belly, slow and controlled. Take the tops of your feet to the ground, push them in, push the pelvis into the ground, and inhale, rise through the shoulders, chest opens, open heart. Exhale, come on down. And inhale, either come into a tabletop or right through plank, back into downward facing dog for your exhale. Hips up and back. Take an inhale, fill up, and exhale it out. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe it in, fill it up, and exhale it out. Last big breath in, and big breath out, and walk your feet towards your hands, forward fold, hinging at the hips when you get there. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, spread your wings all the way up, slight back bend. And exhale, hands to heart center. Amazing. Inhale, take your arms wide up overhead, touch at the top. And exhale, folding down. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, plant the hands, step back into downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Belly button to spine, inhale. And exhale. Big breaths here. And on your next inhale, lift your right leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Toes are facing the mat. And as you exhale, bring that foot in between your thumbs. Coming into a warrior one. The front leg is bent, and you take the back heel to the ground and bring your toes to a 45-ish degree angle. And remember, you may want to come off the tightrope here, so take your right foot maybe over to the right a little bit so you're more of like a train track. And then as you inhale, rising your fingertips up to the sky, strong legs, heart up, chest up. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Staying here for a few breaths. Inhale, chest rises, spine lifts. And exhale, think about the grounding in your feet, strong legs. Also think about your inner thighs squeezing towards each other through the midline to keep your hips level. Nice. Take a deep breath in. A deep breath out as you take your hands behind you to interlace your fingers. Nice. Inhale to straighten your arms and take your chest up. And as you exhale, folding your chest over that front leg and bringing your knuckles up towards the sky. Take a big breath in. And a big breath out, strong legs here. Keeping your legs just like they were when your chest was up. One last breath in. And a deep breath out. Inhale, bring your chest up. Uninterlace your fingers and bring them up to the sky. Rise them up. And as you exhale, take your hands down to the ground. Come onto your back toes and step back for downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Take a few deep cleansing breaths here. And on your next inhale, raising your left leg up to the sky, toes facing the mat. And as you exhale, bring that foot in between your thumbs. Second side, warrior one. Taking that back heel onto the ground, 45-degree angle, getting your footing. And then when you've got it on your inhale, rise through the fingertips up to the sky. Nice. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. And squeezing inner thighs towards the midline. Leveling out the hips. Strong legs. All four corners of each foot are grounded. Take an inhale. And exhale to take your fingertips behind you to interlace the other way, maybe the bit more awkward way. And then inhale, rise the chest up, open the heart. And then as you exhale, folding over, bowing over that front leg, taking your knuckles up towards the sky. Keeping the legs strong how they were when you were straight up. Breathing. Sending some love to that heart space. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Fill it up. And exhale. Inhale, come on up. Chest up, fingertips uninterlaced and come up to the sky on an inhale. And exhale, take your hands to the ground, come onto your back toes, and come back to downward facing dog. Take an inhale. And an exhale fully. Fill it up. And exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale as you walk your feet up towards your hands, forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift when you get there. And exhale, folding. Inhale, bring it all the way up. Fingertips touch, slight back bend when you get there. Heart up to the sky. And exhale, hands to heart center. Nice. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Inhale, rise your arms up to the sky once again. Slight back bend. And exhale, folding through the midline, hinging at the hips. Inhale, halfway lift, strong legs. And exhale, plant the hands. Come back to plank. To your plank here, inhale. And as you exhale, lower down once again all the way to your belly. Nice. Taking the tops of your feet to the floor, bringing your pelvis into the floor as well. And on your next inhale, rising through the shoulders, baby cobra. This time I want you to hover with your hands. So bringing your hands just an inch off the ground. And take a deep breath in, rising through the chest. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale, bring it on down. Take one cheek to the ground. And let your arms come behind you. So we're going to come into a locust kind of sequence. So we're going to be doing a couple different variations in steps. So the hovering baby cobra that we just did, that is like the most beginner step. So once we go through the steps, you can choose to stick with whichever one we go to, or you can come right into what we kind of progress to, which is going to be bow pose, our kind of deepest back bend. Take a deep breath in here. And a deep breath out. Coming into our next version, if you like, bringing your chin back to center on the inhale. Take an exhale. And then lifting your feet off the floor first, tapping into the pelvis on the ground, lifting the chest, maybe lifting the hands off the ground as well. So chest is high, hands are off the earth, and toes are lifted as well. Take a deep inhale and an exhale. Last big breath in. And big breath out to relax down. Take your other cheek to the ground and relax. So with these poses, we're opening the chest, but we're also digging into finding some strength within the core and back muscles as well. So when we come into back bends, we can kind of force it and not use any of our back and core muscles, but these ones are really important for us to be able to open the heart, open the chest, and have some control with that, and be able to use all of the muscles in our body for that to make it a safer experience. So take an inhale to bring your chin back to center. We'll go into the next kind of version, full locust this time. So as you inhale, again, rising through the feet and the chest, and then bringing your fingertips off the mat, and you'll interlace your fingers behind your back, opening the chest here. Knuckles are shooting towards your feet, I guess. Take a deep inhale and an exhale. Deep breath in and deep breath out to let your fingertips go. Nice. Bring another cheek down towards the ground. And just for a moment, get in touch with the heartbeat here, because in these specific poses, your heart will be beating, and you can really feel it in the position you're in right now. So send some love there. Take a few cleansing breaths. So if you like, you can stay with those three versions, those 3 steps. You can go with either one of those for this last one, or we're going to try bow pose, which is one of our deepest back bends in yoga. So on your next inhale, taking your chin back to center. The first step to this is actually bending at the knees and catching the outsides of your feet with your hands. Yeah. So you can catch them on the outsides or the insides. It doesn't really matter, whatever feels comfortable for you. And really digging into the pelvis being grounded to the floor. And while we're doing this, I want you to really visualize your legs kind of holding a block between them. So really tightening inner thighs towards each other. So on your next inhale, rise through the chest and kick your feet into your hands and your hands into your feet. Yeah. Rise through the chest, toes come up. Take an inhale and an exhale. Last one, inhale fully. And exhale, don't let go of your feet. Come down with your knees first. And then slow and controlled when you're down, release the feet down towards the earth and your arms. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out, taking one cheek to the floor. So that one can be a bit tricky, so if you want to replay and get more practice with that one, you can. And if you want to stay in it for longer, for sure you can do so. And always remembering, especially with heart openers, not to push it, because they can be really vulnerable poses. So just being where you are is super important. Take an inhale. And an exhale to feel the heartbeat in your body. On your next inhale, taking your chin to center and just taking your hands underneath the shoulders, coming up to a tabletop position. Take an inhale and an exhale. On your next inhale, lifting your right arm to the side of your body. And then exhaling it, threading the needle between your hand and your knees. And just taking your shoulder right onto the ground. Yeah, so this is a bit of a twist, a spinal twist, to release the back from all of the back bending that we've done this class. The left hand can stay where it is, or your arm can extend above you if you like. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Twisting and detoxing and letting go of the back bends thus far. A lot of properties that have to do with the heart is all about letting go and letting things happen the way that they do. Forgiveness, love. It's all about letting things be the way they are. On your next inhale, pushing into that left hand to bring your right arm up to the side. And exhale that arm down. Nice. Inhale, bring your left arm to the side. And exhale it through the hand and the knees, taking it right down to your left shoulder. And again, your right hand can be bent, or you can just take it up above. Taking deep breaths here. Honoring the body, honoring the breath, and honoring your heart. Your next inhale, taking your right hand back to push your left arm up to the side, and exhale that arm down. And then bringing your bum back towards your heels, and then letting your heels come to the side so that you can come onto your seat, back straight, crisscross your legs. Take an inhale to rise through the spine. Exhale to stay grounded through the sit bones. And take an inhale to rise both fingertips up to the sky. And exhale your right arm back behind you and your left hand to your opposite knee. Take an inhale, straighten out. And exhale, twisting to the right through your lower belly first, your ribs, and then your chest. And maybe your chin looks to your right side, maybe a little bit back. Take a deep breath in to rise through the spine. Exhale to twist, grounding through the sitting bones. We can see the heart opening poses as kind of giving, showing our hearts to others, and then twisting is really letting that go and letting us nurture our own kind of receiving action. Take a deep breath in And a deep breath out. On your next inhale, coming back to center. Unhinging. And exhale. Inhale, bring fingertips up to the sky. Exhale, the left fingertips behind and your right hand to opposite knee. Take an inhale to rise to the crown of the head. Exhale to ground through the sitting bones as you twist to the left from your lower belly, your ribs, and then your chest. Maybe you look slightly beside to the left or behind you with your chin. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out to twist. Letting your breath guide you here. And on your next inhale, coming back to center. And exhale. As you inhale, start to scoot yourself forward. We're going to come onto our backs for our final Shavasana. So get comfy, grab a blanket or a pillow. Let your legs go out wide. Hands beside you and your eyes closed. Just take a sweet moment here. Nurturing our hearts by honoring it in relaxation. And again, just like we did in our open meditation, we're going to take our palms and create a little bit of friction. Pressing our palms together, making them warm. And then placing both palms on your heart space. Feeling your heartbeat. As you lay and do nothing at all, your heart still gives and receives from your body. And then eventually letting your hands come back to the sides of your body again. And just let everything go now. Letting everything fade into the background, your body, your breath, your heartbeat. Letting everything be still. But still knowing that you're giving and receiving by just nurturing the body and by being here. Taking a few sweet moments of stillness. Beginning to lengthen through your inhales and lengthen your exhales. Wiggle your fingertips and your toes. Rolling out the wrists and the ankles. And then bringing your arms right overhead, big stretch. From your toes to the tips of your fingers. And then taking your body onto your right hand side. Fetal pose. And then eventually propping yourself up with your left hand to a seat. Head over heart, heart over pelvis. Again, one last time, we'll create some friction with our palms. Place the hands to your heart center. Closing the eyes and just being grateful for the gift of giving and receiving that we partake in practicing yoga and just being and spreading our energy, our light by just letting our heart beat in stillness. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, just blinking the eyes open. Thank you so much for doing this open heart practice. I hope it really is nurturing your giving and receiving right now. And I'll see you guys next week.